Alright, let's try again. I don't know. TiVo's not really tracking. So, since it's not really tracking, I wanted to show a few basics anyways for a nice hot day. Oh, praise God for just a moment or two of shade for sure. And you can do this in the shade. You can do this somewhere where you don't have a lot of room. I'm doing it here in the arena so that you can see, but I want to connect these reins, and I've shown this before, but it's always so good, and I don't think I've ever done it with her, is when I draw, I want her to be soft, and she's a little low with her head, so I'm going to be picking up higher, but I don't want to pick her up past 90 where I'm trying to pull her nose further. I just like for her to come up with the pull, but when she moves her hind, I'm going to release. Now, because she's a little crooked, that tells me she's bearing weight on this left shoulder. So after a few releases, again, I want to reward the smallest change and the slightest try, connecting these reins to the feet. But pretty soon I'm going to wait for that shoulder to step out. When that shoulder steps out, you'll see her head come up a little bit. So I might wait on that shoulder after just a time or two. Step one has to be good, and she has to be light to bend though. That checks out, and there's the hind. Shoulder came later. We'll bend. Now, a lot of times when she's stopping with one rein, she stops with this foot behind. So I'm just going to hold here, and as soon as that foot comes off, I'm going to release. Now, again, I'd like this. I want to make sure I can bend her, and I'm going to add a release because that's starting to get below 3 seconds. 3 seconds is kind of my borderline time. So I bend her, she's soft, 1001, 1002, there's the feet, not the shoulder in, shoulder out. There you go, good. And I'll just work on that, connecting those reins to the feet. We'll check the other side out. Again, she's a little bracier on the draw. I wait for her to give. I don't try to leverage her. I can't leverage her when I'm drawing the rein. There's the feet. And when I say draw, I'm not moving my left hand here, just my right hand, opening that shoulder up. There's that outside shoulder, and we'll release. Good, and that was within 3 seconds. We'll check the other side out again. First we bend. Now I'm going to open the shoulder and wait for here. So she's right now set to move the hind, and I just won't release until she moves that right front, because that was the open door. When I was here, this is the open door. So I'm wanting this foot to step up under that rein. When I wait for the front, I bend. I need her to rock back, and I'm waiting for her right front foot to step out towards that right rein. In time, I'd like it to step directly under. First the bend. Now she moved her feet, so I'm going to hold and wait till she stops this time. Release. Because I don't want her anticipating, because I was going to move the front. First the bend, and if I don't get the feet, I'm going to release, because I don't want her thinking to move the feet any more than she is. She starts thinking towards a release. And a lot of times humans have a hard time figuring this out. But I'm saying that's good, but I haven't released, so I want you to search for something else. So if I hold her a little too long and she moves the feet, some of it's my fault, but I want her more engaging in the mind, in my seat, and where I'm guiding that energy. Good. This time, we're going to open the door there. There's the hind feet. This time, doors are all closed. Not the hind, the front. There you go. Good. Now she's anticipating, bending to the left, or bending to the right, and I want to bend to the left. Good, that head came up a little. I was a little late there. Now she's backing up, so I'm going to draw. I want her to pick her pole up there. See, she's overflexed. She's bending past my hand there. So she's going to move her feet, but I want her to lift her head there a little more. There's a little lift. There's a little lift. I got a little greedy there. I thought I could get more, but I don't want to get too greedy where she gets stuck. Overflexed. That's too much pulling and not enough drawing. There's the try. Now I want her to stay this time. There's the overflexion. Want that pole to come up. It's nice she wants to move her feet. Good. Bend. Now we're open this time, not the hind, the front. Now I'm going to stay on this front. I'm not going to probably go back to the hind until there. She starts to reach the front foot first. So I just kind of want to leave that hind alone. I don't want her thinking hind feet. There, good. And when I can start to reach those feet and direct those feet, then pretty soon I can open, direct, release, direct, release, direct, release, direct, release. And there's not much delay because she's feeling back to my reins. Much like God waits on us until we reach back to Him and can follow His guidance step by step. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys have any comments below, please leave them. Love to hear your thoughts, any questions. Most of all, if you could like and subscribe and share it with others, we can help others out in the horse world. Happy trails. Enjoy the journey.